special edition of Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen. We're going to go to Nebraska. We're going to be spending some time with Dan Lambe. He's the president of Arbor Day Foundation.
Arbor Day is always National Arbor Day is the last Friday in April. This year it's April 29th.
Okay, so it's a little over a week away from when we're recording this. But every day should be Arbor Day because the health of the planet depends on trees. Can you address that?
Absolutely. You know, it is the 150th anniversary of Arbor Day this year. And we thought what a perfect milestone to write this book, Now is the Time for Trees, and just remind everybody that trees are more important today than they ever have been. And we're excited to celebrate that and encourage people and hopefully inspire people to be a part of that tree planting movement.
I worked with an arborist for about 5 years doing video for him, and it was fascinating to watch him work from trimming trees and taking out, unfortunately, ones that needed to be removed, but also planting new trees. And that was something that was really interesting to watch, and then come back a few years later to see them grow. Trees help in so many different ways, especially with cleaning the air. Can you address that?
You bet. You know, we all learn at a very early age, probably second or third grade from our teachers, that trees clean the air and clean our water and just add all kinds of benefits. And you're right. You know, everybody's got a story they can share about trees and the value of trees. They do so much to shade our homes, remove pollutants from the air, sequester carbon. But at the heart of it, people just are inspired by trees. And in our Now is the Time for Trees book, that's what we talk about. There's some great personal stories in there and anecdotes about historic and iconic trees that are just doing so much for us. And hopefully this inspires others to be a part of planting trees in their own communities as a part of Arbor Day or any time around the year.
I love climbing trees. I have to think about where I could climb a tree now that I'm an adult. But I remember just climbing trees and hanging out in a tree as a kid. And I think that's another advantage of trees. And of course, I have trees in my yard now that shade my house and keep it cool during the summer. How did go ahead.
Well, you know, what you're bringing up is those memories, that nostalgia of climbing trees and those trees that we grew up with. You know, people don't often recognize just how their lives are framed by trees. It's the backdrop of their neighborhoods, their homes, their friendships. Think about how many family photos you probably have with trees behind you. And they're always there working hard to clean our air and just add value. And that's why we're celebrating them and encouraging people to plant more.
Absolutely. I know we only have another moment or so. Where can people find out about, one, the Arbor Day Foundation, which you're the president of, and also how to get the book, Now is the Time for Trees?
Well, you can buy the book Now is the Time for Trees anywhere you buy books, whether it's at your local bookstore or an online website or retailer. You can also find the book at our website, which is arborday.org. And you can learn more about the Arbor Day Foundation and Arbor Day. And, of course, the book Now is the Time for Trees at arborday.org.
Arborday.org is the place. Dan Lambe has been our guest. I thank you very much. I'm Mark Allen. This is Late Night Health.